Embed that long-term goal in your mind. Burn it into your soul. Think about it and write about it and talk about it and hang it up on your wall. But most important, do something about it. That can definitely be true. It can be pretty easy to focus on the battle that's right in front of your face. And when you're doing that, sometimes you can lose track of the long-term goal. But I want to have that long-term goal so embedded in my mind that I never lose sight of it, ever. And those little tasks and projects and short-term goals that you tackle, they need to lead toward that strategic victory, winning the long war. And we get very caught up in instant gratification. We want results now. We want the shortcut to the winner's podium. And sometimes, when we don't get that short-term glory that we want, we lose track of those long-term goals. And you look up in 6 weeks or in 6 months or in 6 years, and you've made no progress. None. You never moved. You might even be further from your goal than you were.
While you're on the pathway to success, you need to make sure that your first mindset, your first thing you do every single day is figure out a way that you can do better than you did yesterday, and figure out a way that you can improve upon your life that you didn't do before. Make sure that you're constantly getting better in every which way possible and figuring out new ways to learn and to grow and to experience life to the fullest, because that's what it's all about when it comes down to it, is you exploring and learning about life and you figuring out how to wake up and work hard towards your goals. Because if you're not waking up and doing it, then you're not going to do it at all, because you need to make sure that you're waking up early to get extra time. And so wake up at 5 or 4 o'clock in the morning to get those uninterrupted hours of just pure work that you can put and dedicate into your goals and your dreams and your aspirations, and figure out what it is what you want to do for the rest of your life and make yourself happy and bring your life joy and excitement and new adventures, because it's all about doing what you love and making sure that you are working hard at it. Because if you go in just half-baked, half-effort, you're not going to accomplish what you truly want to accomplish. So it's all about your mentality and your mindset and figuring out what it is that you truly love, and go after that with the utmost passion, and figure out how to go about it, and make sure that you don't listen to anybody unless they're encouraging you, or even if they are, make sure that you improve upon what they want you to do, and make sure that you prove the haters wrong, and make sure that they are aware that they're going to be wrong one day. Because when you wake up and you're a winner, that's all that matters.
I need a mission. We all need a mission. That's what life should be, is a mission. That's what gives your life purpose and focus and drive and ultimately satisfaction. Now, that mission can be the job you work at. It can be providing for your family, or it can be getting better at jiu-jitsu, or stronger at Olympic lifting, or starting a business that you want to grow and build and take over the world. And sometimes people ask me what to do if they don't know what their mission is or what their mission should be. And I tell them, if they're in that situation, to go help someone. Go help someone else. Make that your mission, because that will make you better and it'll make the world better. And eventually from that, you'll see what your mission is.
I'm like this close to giving like a heartfelt answer about that, about how, well, you got to do this, that, and the other thing. But it's about this far in my mind. It's like a switch that I can reach back to at any point and say that the worst possible day that you have on this base isn't 15 minutes of the pain that the guys felt at the Chosin Reservoir, at Normandy, at Gettysburg. So we go through stuff. You know what? Whenever I face anything that's challenging, whenever anything sucks, I like it. It's gonna make me tougher. It's gonna give me a good story to tell. It's gonna toughen my mind. It's gonna bring us together as a You know what military training is? You know how they form a bond in military groups? They make you do stuff that sucks. That's what they do. What's boot camp? It's a suck fest, right? And guess what? Oh, they want to make you a little bit tighter? You go to airborne school. Airborne school sucks. They want to make it a little bit tighter. What are they going to do? You spend a special forces school. It sucks. And then what happens? What's the tightest group of military people? What makes a group of military people the tightest? Combat. When you're flying back here to San Diego, and you're gonna see your friends again, and you're gonna see your family again, and you're just gonna go ahead and carry on with the rest of your life. And at the same time, you also know that you didn't bring home all your men, and that's something you're gonna have to live with. And that's something that's not gonna go away. And that burden, it drove me to want to train and teach what I learned on the battlefield to the next generation of SEALs. And so when I got home, I took over the training for the West Coast SEAL teams. Not the training where you see guys carrying boats on their heads and carrying logs around, not that training, but the training where SEALs learn to shoot, move, and communicate. The training where SEALs learn to close with and destroy the enemy. And the training where SEALs learn about combat leadership. And the training that I took over, we wanted it to simulate combat. We wanted it to be as close as it could possibly be to combat.
Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, please go ahead and like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, and let us know what you thought down in the comment section below.